All right, so for those of you who are watching as we speak, welcome to the the City Hall Candidate Forum, which is being sponsored by, excuse me, of course, you always forget to turn these things off, which is being sponsored by PVRRG, stands for Palos Verdes Residents for Responsible Government. We're really glad that you could make it here tonight. My name is Michael Teal. I'm going to be the facilitator, the moderator for tonight's event. And we're going to get started with the candidates here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, what I'd like to do is to give you guys who are watching just a little bit of an introduction so you know what to expect. First and foremost, this is a forum. This is not a debate. The candidates will be speaking directly to you. We won't see anything like Tuesday night. But you do have the chance to listen directly to what all of the folks are saying. In terms of the timing, the way we're going to do this is each person will have 2.5 minutes to make an opening statement. Each person will have a minute and 45 seconds to answer questions. And we anticipate approximately 11 questions. We'll just, honestly, we'll see how the time goes. And then everyone will also have a 2.5 minute opportunity to wrap up. All candidates have agreed to a set of basic ground rules, which include, among other things, giving each other the respect and the courtesy that all of them deserve for being willing to put themselves in this kind of a role. My job as the moderator or facilitator is frankly to just keep things moving smoothly and effectively so that everybody who is a candidate for these jobs has the opportunity to speak fully and to be heard. And that's what I'm here to do. I have zero stake in the outcome. I don't care who wins or loses. Nobody has slipped me a $50 bill under the table, although that would have worked, just want to be clear. But what I care a great deal about is that everybody has the chance to be heard and has the chance to fully express themselves and their opinions and their positions. So that will be my job. The way we're going to do this, we're going to go in alphabetical order. And for those of you who are listening who have a last name that starts toward the end of the alphabet, as I do, what you may remember is from your own school days, how long it took to get to you. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go in alphabetical order, but we're going to do it in the reverse. So, you know, we'll actually start down the alphabet and work backwards rather than the other way around. However, to ensure that each candidate has the chance to go to speak first, to speak last, to speak in the middle, what we'll do is at each question, we'll simply move one candidate to the right, if you will. So, for example, if Bill starts the thing off, then the next question would go to Jim, and he would start it off. So we're going to simply move it down that line so everybody has a chance. The rotation completes obviously at the end of 4 questions, and we just start it over again. If you have questions, you may notice at the bottom of your screen there's a little box that says Q&A. If you want to send a question in, feel free to do so. Nobody in the room will see the question that you send. All of the panelists will. But nobody else who is watching as a member of the audience will see your question. I'll do my best, if we end up with a lot of questions, I'll do my very best to get to as many of them as possible. A lot of that has to do with 2 things, the time, and secondly, the extent to which the question you are asking is similar or the same as a question we were going to ask anyway. And we found that the last time we did one of these forums, that happened a lot because we live in the same town and we deal with a lot of the same issues. So with that as kind of my introduction, again, I want to welcome all of you here. For those of you who are political trivia buffs, today is also Jimmy Carter's 96th birthday, which I think is kind of a great day to be holding this kind of an event. So John, any comments from you? And we'll go ahead and get started. Are we good?
There's a question before we get started. Why is Sandy Davidson not here? I think you were going to.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that because I actually had that down. So we invited all 5 candidates. 4 of the 5 accepted our invitation, and Councilmember Davidson declined it. So that's why we have 4. Okay. then we're going to go ahead and get started. And Bill, as I said, you will begin the process of introducing yourself. You got 2.5 minutes, and here we go.
All right.